So actually the logical programming will decide your package. Okay, in case if you are good in the logical programming, okay, then definitely the package will be different when compared to the remaining people. Because the theoretical part, of course, everybody know. Like in case if you prepare 1 or 2 days, everybody can answer what exactly the OOPS concept, what exactly exception handling concept. Okay, I'm not saying okay that is not an important. That is also important, but we can get the theoretical information in 1 or 2 days. Just if you recap, then you will be perfect in that. But logical programming is not like that. Just you need to spend a lot of time on logical programming and you need to solve different types of problems. Then only you can write the logic. In case if they provide some logic, then only you can write in case if you're perfect in this one. So the first preference always I will give it to the logical programming only. After that, for theoretical part, just go for the OOPS concept. Definitely they will ask you the questions on OOPS concept as well as exception handling
Exception
concept.
handling.
So these two concepts are very important. For logical programming, you need to concentrate what? You need to concentrate if condition, if else
Yes.
condition, right? If, and at the same time, the loops concept also important. I can say here loops. So which means while loop as well as for loop. So all these things are important. While as well as for. And mostly they will prefer the logical programming also on list concept and strings concept only. So no need to prepare the remaining like set and all these things. Just you should know at least what is tuple, what is set, what is dictionary. Enough. What are the predefined functions available in that one? But I'm sure definitely they will ask you the questions on list and strings only. First of all, give the preference to strings concept and later give it to the list concept. Means if you have some list of values, how to find out the highest value, least value, uh, print the sorting order, which means ascending order, descending order. Or if you have strings concept, okay, how many number of vowels are there? How many number of special characters are there? How many number of words are there? Or what is the largest word, smallest word? But of course, in these programs, definitely you will use the loops concept as well as conditional control statements also. So this is the core part. First of all, you need to give the preference to this one. In case if you're not confident on logical programming, better right away start working on the logical programming only. So after that, give it chance to the remaining things like, okay, prepare a little bit about the OOPS concept. Of course, again, we can answer all these things, exception handling, and later give it the chance to the files concept. I'm not talking about the basics. Of course, definitely everybody can answer the basics. In case if we can able to write the logics, then basics are nothing. So without basics, definitely you cannot write the logical programming on all these things. Okay, I'm not touching each and every point here. Just I'm giving only the important points and the priorities also. The priority is the first of all logical programming, then prepare the OOPS concept, the theoretical definitions, exception handling, and how to write the logics for the files concept. And the remaining things are okay. This is the core part. In case if you are good in this one, okay. So definitely will be selected. But the additional things are additional things. In case if we have this knowledge, then yeah, there is a plus point here. In case if you know how to connect Python with the database, Python with the database, this is one plus point. Remember, in case if they ask, do you know how to connect Python with Oracle? Then don't worry, say yes, because whatever the programs we have written for MySQL, you will write the same program only except your package name. That's it. You can connect with any database, not a problem. Only the package name is different, but everything is same. If you know how to connect with the MySQL and you can say yes, and how to perform the basic operations like how to retrieve the data, okay, that is select operation, and how to delete the data, how to update the data, and how to insert the data. So these operations you should know when you are connecting with the database, Python with the database, these operations. So after that, okay, after completion of Python, okay, definitely they will check, okay, whether he knows the backend technologies or not, like database concepts or not. Because if you want to implement any project, definitely the files concept is required, but few companies will expect the database also. But you can say, okay, this is the, I know how to connect with the database also. I can do all these operations. I can retrieve the data from the database by using Python program. I can delete, update, as well as insert. In case if you say all these points, okay, this is the plus point definitely in interview. And after that, okay, they will check whether you know the SQL or not. Okay, at least they will check your basic knowledge on SQL, how to create a table. Again, all these operations in SQL also. So once again, better go to the SQL part also. Okay, but already we covered these two things like Python with the database concept as well as the SQL concept. I'm telling just to frequent the priority, guys. First of all, complete the logical programming, then complete all these things. Next, to go with the Python with the database. This is definitely the help, and the SQL also. That is the plus point in your interview. And after that, very important thing is that is a NumPy module as well as the Pandas module as well as the Matplotlib. So these are the extra technologies. These are the additional things, you know. See, one thing is interview point of view, remember one point. So they will expect from freshers, definitely they will expect the logical programming, OOPS concept, exception handling, as well as files. That is only they will expect. But nowadays, the industry people are expecting the all-rounders who can do multiple things, who knows multiple things. Then you should say, okay, I know the logical programming, OOPS concept, exception files concept, as well as the database also. If you add these 2 points, okay, maybe we can utilize this particular person in Python programming language, and sometimes we can give just 1 hour or 2 hours, 2 hours work to this particular person on SQL because he knows the SQL. Or whenever the Python integration is there with the database, okay, we can utilize these type of candidates. So later, of course, the company definitely they will provide in case if they are using different database, they will give you just idea. Okay, already you know how to connect with the database, right? Just in case if you want to connect with my database, our own database, okay, this is the API you need to use, or this is the package you need to use. So in case if you don't know anything about how to connect with the Python to database, then that is a little bit difficult. So that's why I'm saying just to add this point as well as the SQL also. And these are the additional points, how to use the NumPy, Pandas, as well as Matplotlib. For the specific projects, definitely they will prefer this one also. So I'm telling here, in case if you add all these things, then definitely they will think, okay, he knows multiple packages in Python. We can utilize him anywhere in the project. So to generate the graphs, okay, we can utilize him to working with the large data sets like files. There is a pandas library is there to read the CSV as well as, of course, NumPy we can use just mathematical purpose, and we can utilize you in database side also, and integration purpose also, and the pure coding purpose also. So these are the things from freshers they will expect, guys. And that depending on the projects, remember, depending on the projects, okay, maybe you need to learn the remaining libraries also. But these are the things are very, very important. Interview point of view, they will check these points only. We discussed all these points, but only the thing is just you need to recap on all those things. Okay, so next week I'm going to close the sessions, right? So purely I will concentrate on the recap things only. So any other questions? Otherwise, I have one document ready. So I have prepared something for you, and I will share the document with you today. So mostly maybe I cannot complete the whole document, but I can complete at least a few things just for recap. So interview point of view, say, okay, do you know how to use IDLE concept and all these things? Okay, just we can say, okay, I know how to use all those things, but highlight this one, the PyCharm IDE, just to highlight this one. And the Anaconda software also, in case if you want to use, you can use that one. See, the IDs and editors, I'm telling, this is not actually the rocket science to learn the IDs. That's not a rocket science. Very simple things. Just you need to install any one software, and they will give you some option to create a Python file, and there you need to run that one. Okay, that's not a big deal. Even though if it is a new tool given in organization, that's not a big deal. So writing logic is okay, a little bit a tricky thing, and you need to spend some time. But in case if they given some other tool, okay, that's fine. That is almost similar to the PyCharm IDE only. So I'm telling about the Spider. Spider is also one of the IDE, but that is also similar to this one only. But if you install Anaconda, then you'll get that one actually. But the editors easily can forget about the editors, and they will not think about the number of editors. Okay, how many editors you know? They will not think about that point. So they will mainly concentrate on your logical programming. Okay, whether he knows the concept or not. That's it. Okay, so if you're done, then I'm going to give you something here. So I have prepared something here, and I'm going to give you this complete document also. Don't worry. But maybe I have missed a few things here. I hope you maintained whenever I have sent in the chat window. So can I start, or any other questions you have? Any other questions? Any doubts? Otherwise, just I'm going to recap on basic things. Okay. So very first thing is just to concentrate here. Yeah. Coming to the IDS concept, okay, we discussed about IDLE, and the ID is nothing but a, that is the PyCharm. And the second thing is script files is nothing but a Jupyter notebook. And yesterday I showed you this Jupyter notebook, online Jupyter notebook, right? But of course, mostly we will use the IDA concept only. But if you install, then you'll get the Jupyter notebook. Otherwise, you can use the online compiler. Yesterday, I have sent one link now. Try to download that one. So in case if you want to use the Jupyter notebook, this is also one of the editor only. Okay. And coming to the, if it is a notepad, in case if you don't have ideally all these things, what we can do is one more option is simply after installation of Python, you can write your code within the notepad also, and go to the command prompt, and within the command prompt you can run like this also. So which means directly you can give here py space and your Python file name. Something in case if you save with example1, then you need to give here example1.py within the command prompt, remember. Okay, so this is also one more point to run your Python problems. Okay. Only interview point of view, if they ask the questions, okay, how many ways to run your Python programs, or what are the editors you have idea, then you can explain all these things, not a problem. Okay. So coming to the Python version, if you want to check, okay, while downloading only, it will show you that version. That is one thing. But after installation within the command prompt, you can check this one also, Python hyphen version, then it will give you the version. But just before going to the interview, just check the latest version, remember. So there will be a chance to ask you, okay, what is the latest version of Python? So right now that is 3.7 point something is there. Just if you can go to the Python download, there you can find out the latest version. I will show you that one also. So when you type here Python download, of course, everyone will use the latest versions only. But the people means the industry people, they will ask you the question, okay, whether he practiced recently or not. Okay, he has some experience or he's done recently, completed his course recently or not. So based on that, here you can find out the version. Just before going to the interview, just to check this latest version and you can answer that one. Okay, so you can tell this point, or we can say from 3.8 onwards also, not a problem. Okay, so this is one thing. And second thing is here, you know how to take the input from the user, right? Just input function to accept the string input. By default, the input function will take the string data. But in case if you want to convert the string type to integer type, then what we can do, we can use here. So here we are taking the string value and after that we are converting into the integer. But otherwise directly we can write here only the int function, not a problem. But in this way, we can convert the string data type to integer data type. Or if you want to convert into float, yes, we can convert into float like this. Just we need to use the float. So these are the conversion functions, remember. Input is the function to take the input from the user. Int is the conversion function which will convert the any type of data into integer format. Float is the predefined conversion function which will be converted into any type of object, converted into float. And str is also one of the function to convert the given value, right? It may be the integer, decimal, anything that will be converted into string format. Okay, so just to remember how to take the input and what are the conversion functions we have. And later, just I'm going to talk about here the arithmetic operators. So mostly they will not ask you the questions on this one because this is the basic. But there is a chance to ask you the difference between single slash and the double slash as well as the percentage. So you know already, right? In case if you use the single slash, it will give you the remainder in decimals. Okay, so in decimals it will give you. But if you use the double slash, of course, it will give you the direct integer value. It will remove the decimal point value. Percentage is nothing but just a reminder. Okay, so that is what you need to remember. So mostly you'll not get the questions, but there may be a chance to ask you in basic level the difference between single slash, double slash, as well as percentage symbol only. Then coming to the comments, normally comments is important while writing the code because after completion of your code, in case if you want to convey your code to, or if you want to explain your code to your friend or a project manager, then instead of explaining, what you can do is just you can write the comments and you can submit your code to your project manager or team lead so that he can understand, okay, this line is for what and this particular method is for what, like that. So in case if you want to write the message in single line, just we can use the hashtag. Or if you want to write the multi-line comment, means multiple lines if you want to write, just we can take here triple single quotes as well as triple double quotes. Sorry, triple single quotes close. Between these three things, just we need to write the multi-line comment. So this is about the comments. And after that, here there may be a chance to ask you one more question: difference between single quotes, double quotes, as well as triple quotes. In Python, single quotes and double quotes both are same. There is no difference. If you want to declare the string type of data, just we can use the single quotes or double quotes. But only the triple double quotes or triple single quotes is for the yeah, triple single quotes mainly it is for the comments, and triple double quotes is to take the multi-line string. Okay, so these two things are single quotes and double quotes are to take a string, but that should be in a single line only. But in case if the customer want to enter some paragraph, or which means more than one line, then we cannot use here single quotes or double quotes. We should use the triple double quotes and triple double quotes closing. So there we can write the multi lines. So just to remember, till this part is clear or any questions, let me know, guys. But don't be silent in case, because otherwise I can consider, okay, maybe you have some, you got some idea.
Yes, yes, it is clear.
Yeah. So after completion of this one, okay, these are the interview questions also. Remember, what are the comments, how to write all these things. And coming to the relational operators. Relational operators already we know that is less than or equals to, greater than or equals to. And these operators will return actually true or false. We have seen this one. Coming to the assignment operator, we have seen that one also, that is equal to operator. And in assignment operator also, there is a small difference here, that is compound assignment operator. There is a chance to ask this question also. What are the compound assignment operators, you know? Or directly they will give you one situation or one expression and they will ask you the output for that one. So that is plus equals to, minus equals to, asterisk equals to, slash, as well as percentage equals to. Then the meaning is simply age equals to a plus 10, age equals to a minus 12, like this. So these are the compound assignment operators. Coming to the next point is the logical operators. Okay, that is and operator is there, or operator is there, as well as not operator is there to check multiple conditions. We will use all these things. But there is a basic rule, right? Like true, true, then only it will returns the true in for AND condition. If at least one condition is satisfied, then our operator will returns true, but not operator just reverse of the condition. So yes, here I have given very simple programs, but I have given almost 67 programs to you. Just try to complete those programs and if conditions and all those things. Okay, whatever the operators we have discussed here, just I have given the basic level programs also. So the programs like to check whether the given number is positive number, negative number, or zero, just have given the solution also here. And just for tasks purpose, I have given here pass or fail. Just you need to try age and eligible for voting or not. Accept the number and check it is a even number or not. Take the number, it is a positive number, negative number, or it is a zero. So like this, we can do a few problems. Better follow the same sequence only. And here I have written just if and else purpose one syntax also. So similarly, I have given some programs also here. So I can say here the if condition you should know, but before that, just check that one and try to complete. Here I have given almost solutions also, but for your practice purpose, I have given some questions also, right? And after that, just seventh program is check a three numbers and print the big number. And this is the business logic I have written. I hope we have completed this one. Just
Okay.
after that, I have given one more thing, salary from user and find the tax amount. So this is a little bit different. I didn't given this question for your batch. Just to read the salary and take the 5% as tax. And in case salary is between 5,000 to 10,000, just 8% is tax. About 10,000, yes, 13% is tax. Like this, we can perform some, have given solutions also, just to check a look into this one also. So similarly, just find out the gross salary along with the conditions here. Basic salary less than 5,000, greater than 5,000, and less than 10,000, above 10,000. So there is a percentage different, and we can find out this one. And so write a program to take the week number and print a week day. So these are basic level programs I have given. And similarly, we have completed this one also, three subject marks. And if the student got failed in all the three subjects or passed in three subjects, then find out the grade. So this question also already we did, and at the same time I have given here the solution also. And the units like electricity bill program also we did. That is maybe the charges are different, but everything is same. I have given the solution also. Just look into this one. And one more program we did after that, that is ATM program. So number of 2000 rupees notes, sorry, number of 1000 rupees, number of 500 rupees, number of 200. So how we can calculate that one? Just check this one also, then you'll get some clarity on the if conditions first of all. Right. And after that, after completion of the conditional statement, till this point, you need to complete all these problems on if conditions, guys. If and else if, nested if, all these things. So once you are perfect in that one, then go for the loops concept. Because without completing the if condition, don't start the loops concept. Definitely you will lose your confidence levels in case if you start like that. Better try to complete, try to spend some time on if conditions, then only go for the loops concept. So this program is just to print the 1 to 10 numbers, and this is from 50 to okay 5 to 50, which means starting value as well as ending value we have given both. And this one is just 50 to 5, and every time we are decrementing one value, which means reverse order it will print. So similarly, the next program I have given random dynamic value, which is nothing but a we are taking the n value and till n value we are printing. Okay, so this is 1 to n even numbers. Just I'm going to take here the condition. In case if the number is equals to even number, then I'm printing that one. Otherwise, I'm not. This is also one more thing, that is printing the odd numbers. But the starting number should be the odd, so that you will get the odd numbers. If the starting number is even, then you will get the even numbers only. Then one more program just to take the start as well as stop values and print the between values. Okay, so this is the complete program for that. The table is nothing but a very simple table, is nothing but a 2 into 1 is equals to 2 into 2 is equals to 4. So like that, if you want to print some table, just we can use this business logic. Just you can print that 1 to 10, the table it will print. So after that, I have given some programs here on the for loops as well as the while loop also. So these are the programs we supposed to complete. Factors program, number of factors. After that, I explained actually the prime number, perfect number. So for a few things already I have given solutions, just to look into this one. And the factors of factors and print the number of factors, sum of factors. That is for perfect number. So similarly, we need to print the 1 to 10 prime numbers, 1 to n prime numbers, 1 to n perfect numbers. So once you are done with the logical programming, like using conditional control statements, if conditions, and after that the loops concept also, then think about the list concept. Just take the list, and here we know the slicing concept, right? Like third index position, second index position to fourth index position, like this, the slicing concept. Okay, so here only my suggestion is parallelly work with the strings concept also in the slicing. Okay, so slicing is actually the possible in strings concept as well as tuple concept as well as strings concept. Just you need to practice three things. So after that, yes, I have given some programs on the list concept also. Okay, if it is a list, how to take the one by one value. And again, we are performing the same operations, like how to print even values, odd values, how to find out the max value, minimum value, second max value, second minimum value. See here, max, sum, count, average, min. But this is hard code. I'm not using actually predefined functions in the list concept. But interview point of view also, of course, even though if you explain, okay, we have some predefined functions, they will not accept. They will not accept while writing the code if you use the predefined functions. But of course, while implementing the application, definitely you will use the predefined functions only. But they would like to check your the hard code knowledge. Okay, so try to write the business logic like hard code. At the same time, explain, okay, I know actually the predefined functions also, but I can write the logic. Okay, I can write the logic to find out the highest value, second highest value, minimum value. You can say both. I can write the hard code as well as I know the predefined functions also. But otherwise, what they will think is, in case of you are saying purely the predefined functions, okay, maybe he's concentrating on the predefined functions only. Maybe he don't know how to write the logic for all these things. Just to explain that point. See, you need to respond in interview. Otherwise, they will think many things. They will think in a different way. If you are talking about the predefined functions, better add that point. Okay, I can write the logic for this one also. Otherwise, whatever the points you are talking, based on your sentences, they will think in a different way. Right. So similarly, I have given some list functions here. So that is min, max, length, sum, all these things. Along with that, just how to remove the values, how to add the values, clear all these things. Is appending function, insert function, extend function. So all these things I have given here. So these are the list related functions. So we have seen all these functions like append, insert, extend, remove, clear, pop, insert. Just copy is nothing but one more copy you will get. That's it. After completion of conditional statements, loops, and work with the list concept, find out the predefined methods, and then think about the logical programming. After completion of the list theoretical concept, then think about the logical programming. Okay, that is the frequency of each and every element. If you know this program, almost 3-4 programs you can solve, guys, on the list concept. Not only 3-4 programs, the same programs there may be a chance to ask in the strings concept also. So almost many programs you can solve here. So I have given some solutions also here: duplicate elements, unique elements, frequency of each and every element. So all these things you can find out the solutions. So again, frequency of each and every element in the list concept. Okay, so just try that one. And after that, here we have actually some strings concept. Okay, it is starting with the strings concept. So there is a predefined functions here also, that is upper method is there, lower method is there, title method is there, capitalize method is there. So which will convert it into total letters into uppercase, lowercase. Title is nothing but each word first letter should be the uppercase letter, and capitalized is nothing but the only the sentence first character should be the uppercase letter. The remaining letters are the lowercase letters. Just check here the predefined functions in the strings concept. So here after that, again the string few more functions like is, lower, is, upper, title. So all those things here I have declared something, and finally what it is going to return. So I have explained here. So false or true, what exactly it is returning. And one more important thing is split method, to split the given string into two different parts or three different parts. So based on the comma, delimiter, or space delimiter, anything. So like that is alpha method is there to check whether the character is alphabet or not. Alphanumeric is there, whether the string contains alphabets as well as numerical both. And a digit function is there to check whether the given string contains only digits or not. Otherwise it returns false, that's it. Is space method is there to check whether the given string contains only space or not. Okay, so like this I have given here the list of values, the points accordingly. Again, after that, again here we have the string logical programming. See here, I'm giving actually the theoretical concept as well as the practicals also on that one. So initially, if you observe, we are talking about headers. After that, we are talking about actually the operators, all types of operators. So then we are thinking about if conditions and the logical programming, if condition related logical programming. And after that, I explained the loops concept, and related to that, again, logical programming. After completion of that, list theoretical concept and predefined methods in that, again, the logical programming on that one. Means what type of things we can solve. And again, the next I have selected the string and the string functions again. And again, I have written here predefined methods. After that, the logical programming on that one also. So better. This is the right sequence. Okay, this is not exactly the Nagul only teaching like this, or uh, anyone can give you this point only, but this point is very cool and best thing. You are learning theoretical concept first of all, and you are thinking about the predefined methods in that one. After that, you are working on something like the logical programming you are working on, which means uh, this logical programming is help for the application development. So similarly, I have given some programs on again the strings concept and numbers concept both. Okay, so again few more concepts like so length function is there. Else strip is nothing but a just it will remove the white spaces before the string as well as after string. Just there is white spaces. So if you want to remove that one, just we can use here L strip is nothing but a left side white spaces, R strip is nothing but right side one, and only strip is nothing but a both the sides white spaces it will remove. So similarly, after completion of while loop, and here I have explained some while loop, and within that while loop, just a few programs, number of digits, number of even digits, odd digits, a reverse of a given number, okay, even number sum, odd number sum. So explaining here, already we did this one, and palindrome string, Armstrong number, strong number. So I have given almost solutions also, but from your end, you need to try and let me know in case if you are struggling with any specific thing. So after that, I have given some desktop programs, but for you, I have given almost 60 plus programs. Okay, right. Just to recap on all these things. If condition, again, if else, nested if is there, else if is there, you need to complete all these things. And for loop also, just we can do like this. For with range, okay, from range of values, we can take the one by one value, or from string, just we can take the character by character. From list, again the index position value to index position value, first index position, second index position, like that. Even the for tuple also, just we can retrieve the one by one value from the list as well as tuple or string concept. So after that, this pattern is just mainly for the inner for loops. Within the for loop, how we can write the inner loops, but we have seen like triangle patterns also in our sessions. Just concentrate on that one. I have given some patterns, and I have given the solutions also. We have seen this one. Just I'm going to skip that one. So later, just to think about the exception handling. First of all, you should know what is exception and when you'll get the exceptions. What is the problem with the exceptions and all these things. So normally, exception is nothing but a logical mistake which will occur at runtime. Okay, so in Python also, okay, there may be a chance to do some logical mistake, but how to handle those exceptions? So we have actually five keywords. That's not five keyword, that is try keyword, except, else, as well as finally block. So you should know how to use all these things like a try block followed by except block. And in case if you don't have any exception within the if condition, then else block will be executed. If you have an exception, then except block will be executed. So in this way, I have given some problems also on try block, except block, try with multiple except block. Okay, so just to recap all these things, yeah, based on your hard work only, I can go to the next level. Right. Once exception handling is over, remember, once exception handling is over, then what you're supposed to do is, so you need to take actually the files concept. Okay, here I have given actually D drive Python folder something. What you can do is, in case if you are working with the local mission, okay, so in case if you are using the local mission, then only you can use D drive, E drive, C drive, something. But real time, what you need to do is you need to work with the server system only. Okay, you should not save your data in your local machine. you should save your data in a server machine. So which means no need to pass any path there actually. D drive, there is no D drive concept, there is no E drive, all this concept. There is a server directly. So which means no need to specify any path directly. You can give the file name and the mode. That's it, enough. Okay, just you need to give the file name enough. But really, in case if you are using the PyCharm IDE, don't give this one, guys. Just this is your understanding purpose only. Whenever you want to store the data in a D drive, then we can give this path like this. But otherwise, directly you can give some abc.txt that will be stored in that project folder only. Whatever the folder you have created in PyCharm, in that folder only the file will be created and the writing permissions. So just I'm reading the 5 students information like a student name as well as student marks, and I'm storing, that's it. And finally, I'm closing the file here. So similarly like this. Okay, so storing the data into the Excel sheet also, that is possible, and the text format also. And after that, if you want to read the data, yes, we have seen, right? Like file.read method will give you the ended data, and later we can close like this. There is a read line method is there, which can read only single line. Read lines method is there, which can read more than one line in the given file. So there are questions here again, the files concept. After reading the data, just find out the number of words, number of characters, number of lines, number of characters without spaces, with spaces, how many characters are there. So all these things we can find out in a single program. I hope I have given that one, but otherwise just try that one. Word frequency, each word how many times occurred. In case if you know the numerical concept, then the strings concept also same program. And yeah, strings concept, just to recap purpose, I have given here the list of methods in strings concept. First of all, you need to try actually slicing concept, then we can go for the all these things. Otherwise, this is not required. And very important functions here, that is count function. So it will check actually high message is present in str variable or not. If that is present, then how many times? Then the second method is it will also check high message is present in that given string from 5th index position onwards. It will not check the whole string from 5th index position to till last index position. But in the last method from 5th index position to till 10th index position only, which means in that specific range, yes, whether we have that high particular message is present or not. So to check that, we can use the count function. Okay. So there is a find method to check the given string is present in the given string or not. And similarly, we have index method also, same thing, just it will give you the index positions. Then after completion of this one, then go for the oops concept. Okay, so normally prepare the oops concept like what is encapsulation, what is abstraction, all these things, then come to the basic example here. Just I have created here the calc with the 2 methods, and finally I'm going to call, and here also the same thing. Same thing here, but there is a constructor here which will be executed automatically when you create an object, but otherwise. And we have seen this program also like a bank program, validation, view options, right? Deposit method. So all these things, but of course we have seen actually withdraw and all those things also, but I lost that one. Just okay, maybe this is the correct program. View options, deposit functionality, and I have written that logic. Yes, here I have added withdraw also, and the number of nodes also have added. Right. So in this way you can convey that one. Then later here, if you observe, I have used actually SQLite 3 for different batch. Their expectation is SQLite 3, but of course, So instead of using SQLite 3, we can go for the MySQL also. So that is what I'm telling here. If you know one database, the remaining databases are nothing. Just only the connection you need to change, but otherwise you know already SQL, you know how to perform the insert, delete, and all these operations. That's enough. Okay, so I have given the complete queries, how to insert, how to select it, and all these things. But just let me know in case if you are struggling with this one. But instead of using SQLite 3, better please use actually the MySQL. So this is actually the SQL point of view. Then after that SQL points, like how to insert, update, delete, all these operations, and these are the SQL queries for that one. Better prepare once again so that it will help. Okay, so the next one is a little bit logical programming again I have given here. And this is the set concept. See here you can use the union, intersection, um, union again, intersection, difference, yes, over, and the duplicate values. If does not follows the insertion order. About the set concept, does not allows actually duplicate values. Only list concept as well as tuple concept allows. The remaining uh, data structures will not allow. And after that, yes, in set concept there are pretty different functions like union, intersection, all these things. Once you are done with this one, again we have come different methods. Please look into this one just to remove the specific element and the subset method, all these things. The next one is the dictionary, right? Just you can, okay, so this is not dictionary concept, just we are declaring some variables and how it will decide actually the dictionary concept. In dictionary also again few methods are there. Okay, so few things are there here. Just this one. Next to go for the NumPy module. Okay, so don't go little bit in depth of NumPy, guys. In NumPy the basics is enough because each and everything will take care by mostly most of the content will take care by the sorry most of the content right. There is, yeah, pretty different function. Don't go for the in-depth thing. First of all, you should know okay how to create NumPy and what are the things, what are the basic things you can. So yesterday one day I hope we have discussed about how to take the NP array. How it is better than list concept is very important, guys. When you talk about the n dimension array, definitely they will ask the question, okay, in Python we have the list concept also now, so why you are using actually the n dimension array, why not a list concept? Then you should explain like the size of I have given yesterday, so which will take actually huge time, so a list concept, but coming to this one it will take very less time. Dimensions, data type name, all these things just I have given the values. The list of things here I have added. Coming to the NumPy and all. Just check it, guys. Yesterday we discussed something, but here I have added the remaining things also, like matrix multiplication, dot operator, ones, all these things I have added. Just look into this one so that you'll get some clarity. And there is a mathematical functions also, ceil function, upper bound value, floor value, as well as round figure value. Just you need to think about all these things. So this part is enough just to today prepare today and tomorrow just to prepare all these things, guys. And the next session, just I'm going to give you the remaining content also. Already I have explained the one important point, just the flow. Don't forget that flow, guys. Don't forget that flow. That is very, very important. Practice in that flow only. Here, a lot of things you need to practice. Because in 1 hour, we are covering a lot of things. But if I'm taking 1 hour sessions, almost for 1 hour, you need to spend a minimum extra 3 hours. Total 4 hours you need to spend. Then you'll get the full clarity. Don't worry. So I will share this document with Salman today. Just to give me 5 to 10 minutes, I will share with the Salman, and Salman will share with you. Okay, so till now, just prepare all these things. And once again, we'll go for the pandas library, matplotlib. But before that, my suggestion, directly try to complete till this part. Yeah, don't worry, I will share this document. And the next session, just pending things I will complete. Don't worry, the pandas as well as matplotlib. And I'm planning to give you actually the functions concept also. So the functions concept also important. The principles, just remember, in this document actually there is no principles concept. So you need to prepare that one, like encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism. So theory part is very less and easily you'll get. That's why um, almost 80 percentage I will give you the preference to the practicals only. Only the 20 to 15%, 15 to 20% is only I will give it to the theoretical information. So if you can able to solve some problems, or if you can able to do, then theory part is nothing. Theory part easily can. Okay, so I will share this document. Okay, sure. Okay, Taj Baba, I will share it to Mujib at the same time the Salman also. But Akhil, you know Mujib number?
Yes, we are having WhatsApp.
Okay, so because we have, I think Ajay also, na. So maybe he.
No, he is not in the group.
Yeah, but this document is yeah. We need to send this document to him also, na.
Okay,
Okay,
he
anyway, I will
asked me.
Mujib, I will share with you at the same time to Salman also. Maybe he will share with Ajay. Okay. So see here, guys, the practically, if you observe, there are a lot of things you need to prepare from your end. So try to understand and try to complete your end first of all. But next week, try to utilize the sessions completely for recap purpose. Okay, so that's it from my end. Yeah, let me know in case if you have any questions. Okay, so one more request, guys. Tomorrow also you don't have any session. Directly, I will start it on Monday.
Yeah, okay.
Fine. Okay, then that's it for today. So see you on Monday. So get ready with